I'm so excited to be here. I am using pixie dough today. Pixie dough with our beautiful molds. I used the Violet's Blue, Succulent Garden, Star Bright, and the Leilani, all from the Paint Pixie brand. I'm taking my pixie dough and rubbing it in between my hands. It kind of loses the marshmallow fluff texture. I have liberally dusted, it's a hard word to say, my molds with cornstarch. This helps release the pixie dough from the molds and allows it to come out pretty easily. The cool thing about pixie dough is it's really pliable, unlike paper clay that you have to be super gentle with. It keeps its shape, and you just take a little bit, roll it in your hands, stick it in there, and pop it on out. You then will glue it to your surface and then just let it adhere. I just am going to keep doing a couple more, and then we're going to attach them to my candlestick. I found a candlestick at a thrift store, actually a pair of them, and I thought this would be the best project to do this on. Now, pixie dough is just super cool. You guys have got to try it. So unmolding them, super easy, as long as you use the cornstarch. You don't use the cornstarch, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. So this will be the last one I think that we've got done. I've already got an array of them. And like I said, I just used a variety of the flower molds from the Paint Pixie line, a little bit out of each one. And then I took some glue and just glued it to my candlestick. As you can see, this candlestick has had nothing done to it. This is exactly how I bought it from the thrift store. I actually bought a pair of them, so I have another one that I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of overlap my pixie dough molds kind of over each other just to make a little cluster of flowers. I'm going to let the glue dry though before I paint. I could paint right away, but I'm afraid it might slip down the side of the candlestick. So I'm just going to wait for a few hours before I actually do paint over the top. I'm just kind of making a little flower pattern. We're going to be using the hummingbird transformation today, so I wanted to give me a base for my hummingbirds to fly into when I actually add the transformation. Isn't this cool? So easy. And the pixie dough is just such a cool modeling medium, I guess would be the proper word. It is not like clay, so it kind of keeps its shape. It's really cool. So here I am using watermelon rind. This is out of our magical chalk paint collection. This is the next day, so I did wait because, as you can see, I'm not very easy when I paint. So I probably would have knocked them off if I hadn't waited for the glue to actually dry. So a good rule of thumb is to wait for the glue to dry before you actually come and paint. I am grabbing my Paint Pixie French tip to get in between all those details because those molds have a lot of details. Now you're not going to see the details on them until the last step. So bear with me while it all unfolds. And remember the basic rule in painting any kind of craft, candlestick, frame, or piece of furniture is it's always ugly before it's pretty. So I'm going to do another coat of the watermelon rind. So one coat usually is technically not usually enough. You'll usually need 2 coats of paint to cover your surface thoroughly. Remember to let your first coat dry all the way or you will just pull the paint off. So I grabbed my little bee for this project. I'm just going to quickly add another coat. Did that really fast, and then I grabbed 2 other colors to blend on with this. Grabbed my Water Girl Fine Mist sprayer, and I went ahead and added the magical chop paint in Key Lime Pie, which is the green, and Honeycomb, which is the yellow, along with the watermelon rind, which gave it a really, really cool kind of a greenish color. I kind of wanted to soften it up and just do a quick blend. So as you can see, my Water Girl is a great asset to me in loosening up and allowing that paint to just blend. The Little Bee is a perfect brush to use to blend colors with. You don't have to be a painting all-star, you guys, to get this look. Just take your time, add 2 or 3 colors together, spray it with some water, and you're going to be amazed at how easy the brush, the water, and the paint make it for you. It's great to practice on little projects like this before you do a big piece of furniture. It will help you get your confidence up. Now, I'm just going to keep doing it, going around and just blending those colors, adding some of the blue of the watermelon rind, the green of the key lime pie, and the yellow to just give me the look that I'm going for. I add it in and out. I'll keep using water to allow the paint to still move. The water allows the paint to blend seamlessly. That's the great thing about using water. And you want to use a fine mist sprayer, and that's where Paint Pixie's Water Girl is the best option for you because it doesn't put too much water where you get drips. It just gives you a little bit of water to allow you to just move that paint. I'm kind of just going over quickly, and I mean, the video always speeded up, but it didn't take me that long to do this technique. Now I'm going to let it dry thoroughly, as in a few hours at least, overnight preferably, and this was next day for me. So this is a really large candlestick. They're like 2 feet tall. So what I'm going to do is take the Hummingbird Transformation, which is one of our newest rub-on transfers, and take and cut them out and add them to my piece. You're going to have to get a tool, a hard credit card, a hard plastic, a wooden stick to rub your transfer onto your piece. You're going to need something to rub it onto. You're going to peel a little at a time. And what I did is I took the hummingbirds and kind of positioned them as if they were going to be drinking out of those beautiful flowers, right? What do hummingbirds do but go and get the nectar out of our beautiful flowers? So just trying to find little places to stick them, put them on, just start rubbing. The paint's not going to come off. You're rubbing over the plastic of the transformation. It doesn't take a lot of elbow grease to do this. It just takes patience, and just be careful. Do not pull the top sheet off like a Band-Aid. You want to pull it slow, and you want to rub and pull at the same time. So rub in front of it and pull lightly, and all of a sudden it'll be done, and you can just take the plastic off, and it's beautiful. Went ahead and gonna add a third one here, trying to figure out which ones and where I wanted them to go. Right now you really can't see the flowers that much because I haven't added the final step, and that's gonna be next. Here we go. So I took our color in, which colors did I use? Cream Puff, which is a really beautiful off-white, Blue Java Banana, which is a soft greenish blue, and Honeycomb once again. To give myself a dry brush, I took our 1C flat top paintbrush and I just did a little bit of paint, and what that did was allow those flowers to shine. Now you can really see the flowers. I'm going to add a little bit of the honeycomb just to give them a little bit of pretty hue, a little bit of that yellow. So we're going to be all done in 2 seconds. Isn't that beautiful? Now the hummingbirds look as if they're popping onto those flowers to get a little drink of nectar. I then grabbed our Bee's Knees clear wax, which is an amazingly soft, amazing wax. I'm going over the molds, I'm going over the transfer, I'm going over the paint. This is going to seal my piece and make it totally sealed. It's not going to have any kind of a chalky finish. It's just going to make it cured and have a beautiful, beautiful piece in the long run. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this tutorial today. I had really a lot of fun doing it. So my name is Debbie Tona. I am a furniture artist out of Nampa, Idaho with Tona Transformations. I have been blessed to be a content creator for Paint Pixie and love doing videos with them and showing all the amazing products that they have to offer. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please like the Paint Pixie page and Tona Transformations on Facebook and Instagram. You guys, this has been my pleasure to do this for you today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now, one last step that we're going to do is use our Buffy, and I'm just going to buff any excess wax off. What this does is leave an amazing sheen to your piece, furniture, candlesticks, anything that you're doing. Look at how beautiful the outcome was. I hope you guys liked it. This is Debbie Tona signing off. Have a great day and go out and be fabulous.